Governor Larry Hogan made an announcement on the Maryland Criminal Intelligence Network on Thursday. The Republican governor revealed the creation of a Lower Shore coalition for the network. The Maryland Criminal Intelligence Network is, quote, a coordinated criminal justice network to target higher instances of gang-related crime, in addition to drug, firearm, and human trafficking. Hogan touted the success of the network, saying that EMSN has, quote, contributed to disrupting or dismantling more than 1,800 criminal organizations in Maryland.
Good morning. Thank you all for joining us today. My name is Kunle Adiamo, and I'm the Executive Director of the Governor's Office of Crime Prevention, Youth, and Victim Services. When Governor Hogan launched the Maryland Criminal Intelligence Network in 2017, he laid out a bold mission to not only pursue criminals, but to disrupt, dismantle the larger organizations that enable them to commit crimes. Over time, we developed EMSN from an offender-based 8-jurisdiction program into a robust information-sharing, data-driven network and a key element of Governor Hogan's public safety strategy. Today, we are honored that Governor Hogan will share information about the significant progress that EMSN has made towards fulfilling its mission. In recognition of the enormous effort and personnel who comprise the Maryland Criminal Intelligence Network, we're also honored to be joined here today by Superintendent Jerry Jones from the Maryland State Police, Earl Starner from the Maryland State Police, Berlin Barrack Commander, Adam Howard, Maryland State Police, Criminal Enforcement Division, Eastern Region, Acting Special Agent in Charge, Robert West of the DEA, Resident Agent in Charge, Frank McGarvey of Homeland Security Investigation, Worcester County State's Attorney, Chris Heiser, Sheriff Ronnie Howard from Somerset County, Sheriff Matthew Crisfulli from Worcester County, Sheriff Mike Lewis from Wacomico County, Captain Stitchberry from Dorchester County Sheriff's Office, Chief Ross Bazzaro from Ocean City Police Department, Chief Craig Pluckert from Fruitland Police, Chief Ivan Barkley from the Del Mar Police, Chief Mark Lewis of the Cambridge Police Department, and Chief Barbara Duncan of the Salisbury Police Department. Collaboration is a part of everything the Hogan administration does, and it is especially true of EMSN. Our partnerships are invaluable, and we thank you for all your steadfast commitment to public safety. We are grateful for all you do to keep Maryland communities safe. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce Governor Larry Hogan.
Thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you all very much for being here. Thank you, Kunle. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. I want to thank all of the people standing up here with me for what they do each and every day, along with the men and women that serve with them. For the past 8 years, keeping Marylanders safe has been our top priority, and we're continuing to do everything we possibly can to empower law enforcement agencies and prosecutors with the tools and the resources that they need to get violent criminals off the streets and behind bars where they belong. In 2016, we pushed for and passed RICO statutes in Maryland to finally give prosecutors the ability to reach across county borders to pursue violent criminals in other jurisdictions and to assist in taking down entire criminal gang enterprises. This new law also allowed us to form a new Maryland Criminal Intelligence Network to assist police and prosecutors in going after and taking down the people that are responsible for so much of the violence in our state. The Maryland Criminal Intelligence Network is an innovative data and information sharing system that emphasizes collaboration by connecting state-funded operational initiatives from counties and municipalities across the state with the Maryland State Police, local police departments, the U.S. Attorney's Office, the Washington-Baltimore High-Intensity Drug Trafficking Area Network, and federal law enforcement agencies, including the FBI, DEA, ATF, and the Department of Homeland Security. These coalitions are now currently active in 16 jurisdictions all across the state, including here in Worcester County, where they're helping to prevent crime and to help those who are victims of these criminal networks. Heroin coordinators are embedded with each coalition to help refer overdose victims to intervention services. The network works with the Handle with Care program to refer children who witness crimes or who are the victims of crime to assist them with critical support services, and data is also used to help direct them to resources like those provided by boys and girls clubs across the state. Earlier this year, as a result of these coordinated resources and this strategic approach to crime prevention, we were able to facilitate the largest drug bust ever on the Eastern Shore. This included the seizure of enough heroin and fentanyl to kill more than 250,000 people. Another EMSIN operation this year resulted in the seizure of more than 75 illegal firearms and nearly 60 pounds of illegal drugs and other items associated with illegal activity worth nearly $200,000 in Cecil County. To date, the Maryland Criminal Intelligence Network has contributed to disrupting or dismantling more than 1,800 criminal organizations in Maryland, seizing more than $30 million from criminal network activity, removing more than 2,000 pounds of illegal drugs from our streets, and referring more than 13,400 individuals to substance use disorder treatment. Today, I'm pleased to announce that mid-year reporting for 2022 is on track to outpace every single year since we launched the program in 2017. Through July of this year, our coalitions have already disrupted or dismantled more than 400 criminal organizations, including 68 local gangs, 26 multi-state gangs, 43 international gangs, 197 local drug trafficking organizations, 39 multi-state drug trafficking organizations, and 8 international drug trafficking organizations, as well as 30 local firearm trafficking organizations, 3 multi-state firearm trafficking organizations, and 3 international firearm trafficking organizations. That's a 97% increase in criminal organizations being disrupted or dismantled over mid-year reporting from 2021. We've also seized more than $8.2 million in cash and assets, which is a 108% increase over last year. And to build on all of this success, today we are announcing the creation of a new Maryland Criminal Intelligence Network Lower Shore Coalition, and with the addition of Worcester County and Somerset County, along with Dorchester's existing operation, in order to strengthen allied law enforcement capacity on the Lower Shore and to target criminal operations throughout the Delmarva Peninsula. As part of our statewide expansion, Howard County has now also joined the EMSIN to help us disrupt gang activity and illegal firearm, drug, and human trafficking along the Interstate 95 and Route 1 corridors. And today we're also investing an additional $6.5 million in state funding for the Maryland Criminal Intelligence Network, which now brings our total investment in this critical initiative to $25 million. The infusion of this new state funding will allow us to install program coordinators, data analysts, and EMSIN prosecutors within each of our regional coalitions. And it will also support our external partnerships, including with the University of Maryland's Maryland Crime Research and Innovation Center. In closing, I just want to sincerely thank all of our partners, all of the folks that are standing up here with me, and all of our dedicated law enforcement personnel that work so hard to keep the rest of us safe every day, and who continue to support, inform the work of our Criminal Intelligence Network, and who have really helped make the EMSIN such an incredible success. And I can assure you that we are going to continue to use every tool at our disposal to make our neighborhoods safer, and we will not stop pursuing these criminal gangs who've been terrorizing our communities. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor Hogan, for your continued support in